Well, howdy folks, my name is Curt Ridge and welcome to Review Roundup. First up, let's have a look at Divinity Original Sin 2 Definitive Edition for the PS4. Let's start off with a game that looked pretty interesting, and I guess it was. It has a very European CRPG feel, and I'm always on the fence about this. I liked a lot of what was on offer, and the game does offer a lot when it comes to how you play, how you create your character, if you want a single hero or have up to 3 others join you, and so on. The story has a classic feel, everything is manually managed, and there's a lot of content here, but it's not personally my style of RPG experience. That being said, I can fully appreciate what this game brings to the table, and I always like to support games that strive for excellence, which this game clearly puts the effort in. I played this on a PS4, which might not have been the best platform for this type of game, as this is clearly an experience best suited for PC gaming, which is honestly where I would most strongly suggest you try this game. In any case, I give this game 8 out of 10. Up next, I played Mini Metro. This is the Switch version. I enjoy the occasional minigame, and this is one that I enjoyed a lot more than I would have thought possible. In this game, you simply manage subway services through various cities and try to keep the trains running, while more and more people need to use public transit. Sounds simple, right? The gameplay becomes more and more frantic, and it's such a simple concept, I really don't know how to say much more than look at the screen, guys. If this is a game that looks appealing to you, well then by all means get this one, and as far as puzzles and simple management games go, this is really as good as it gets when it comes to good ways to pass time. Plus, you'll get a real kick if you live in one of the selected cities, and prove yourself that you can make better public transit management than your elected officials. I know I can. I give this game 8 out of 10. And finally, I played Darksiders 3 on the PS4. The common consensus regarding this highly anticipated game is that while the first 2 were well-received games based on the 3D Legend of Zelda games, with a dash of God of War thrown in for good measure, this one goes full Dark Souls in its mechanics and its style, and boy does it show. Now, this does not mean it's a bad thing if this were implemented in a way to be a fun original experience, but it saddens me to say that it has not. The fighting in this game is very clunky, hits don't always connect, the camera is actually your biggest enemy in the game, and it's going to be one of the main reasons you get killed as enemies cheap shot you from off screen. It's just not fun, and even small little enemies that you meet at the beginning of the game take a while to get used to. Again, had this been the way the series started, sure, but this is the 3rd game in the series, and it just feels like we're going with the times here, albeit trailing behind pre-established norms and not excelling at them like the previous games. Story-wise, you are another horseman of the apocalypse, this time the belligerent Fury, and you are tasked with capturing the escaped 7 deadly sins in order to become the leader of the horsemen, which is a lot less of an epic call to action than, say, stopping the apocalypse, like in the previous games. The graphics are last gen, the music is decent, the voice acting is also decent, it's just an okay game, and again, as mentioned in another video, when you come out right after experiences like Red Dead Redemption 2, it's time to step up your game, guys, especially when you come from a major studio. Not every game is created equal, sure, but this isn't early 2010 either, which is honestly where this game would have been better praised. Nearing 2020, however, this is just middle of the road okay. I give this game 7 out of 10. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on the Review Roundup.